Can you get the mic here? This one.
Sir, actually, I just want to know about the interview experiences. Like everyone has asked about mains and prelims. Just want to know how you carry your interviews and just your experiences regarding that.
So my interview was in almost at the end of the interview process. Like in April, my interview was there. So I got a good amount of time to prepare. And unlike mocks where we get grilled or maybe we get interrogated, or a lot of things happen in our mocks actually. So they may not be cordial also. So they are complaining about or face also sometimes, a walking style. Everything is gets judged in the mock interview. But in the actual interview it was very different. So it was overly very good. I had a very good interview and it was very cordial experience. So they don't care about whether you walk straight or like this or not, whether how you sit. So they mostly want to check how we think, given a situation, how we are going to face that situation, or our opinions on simple issues. So based on these parameters, they just ask some simple questions. Sometimes they also ask factual questions, but it's okay if we don't know. So they just say it's okay, then they move on. Then they also give a lot of time to explain our answers, put forward our points. So in my interview, like 5 members were there, and each member took 5 to 6 minutes, and the entire interview lasted around 25 to 30 minutes. And the questions range from my hobby to my state, and some current affairs based questions were also there. So overall my interview was good experience. So I would just say keep your confidence level high. So don't try to imitate anybody. Just be yourself and try to communicate whatever you are feeling honestly. Of course with some logic and common sense. You don't have to be overly critical about anything. You just have to be logical and use a lot of common sense. And yeah, if you can do all these things, I think your interview will be a good one. Of course, there is a subjectivity in the interview also. A lot of people have experienced that, but that is something is not under our control. What we can do is prepare well and give our best. So other members also have, I think.
So my interview experiences, I gave total 3 UPSC interviews, 2 in civil services and 1 in forest service. So each time I scored decently, not very high and not very low. So this time I had planned some things to do so that I can improve, but unfortunately my interview fell in the second week of January itself, and I scrapped all the plans. Just after 20 days, revise whatever I can, and went ahead and answered, and I secured 176 marks. It was an okay score. As Rahul said, so we being calm there and using our common sense, and we don't have to be over smart, because the people who are assisting us there, their experience is more than our age itself. So they can easily sense whether you are bluffing or you are trying to be over smart. Just use it, whatever we have, we learned over the journey, like the 3 to 4 years of your preparation journey. You use that experience and tell in a most common sensical way, and be logical and rational. And that I am telling, speaking in more confident way. If you are able to tell that in a calm and confident way, that itself will secure you enough marks, because there are some techniques which are followed by some people in MBA or these people. They do in a structured way of answering. There are some principles. So if you are able to execute such things, it will be amazing. But I never did such things, and I just answered in a way whatever I feel more suitable at that instant. And the experience of going into that interview room before 5 minutes of the interview, that will be very, you'll get a lot of sweat. You have to use, you have to go to the washroom, wash your face again, come drink water, and if and when you go to the interview, drink lots of water, because your mouth will get dry and you won't answer and you'll start stuttering in the interview itself. So that is like that. So that will be very mixed experience. You'll experience all, entering that room, the high of the nerves, and once you come out of the interview, you won't even think 30 minutes has flied by. Like, that's it. Okay, you will feel like that. So that will be very mixed experience.
And that very shortly, I think interview preparation and going to the interview is the most enjoyable moment, I think, in this whole journey. Because till the interview stage, I think everyone will be we want to be with only ourselves. We won't talk to many people, and we maintain only close circle of friends. But interview stage is where you open up. You should talk to more people. You should understand different perspectives. You should go and attend some group discussions. So these kind of things take place. And second thing is, this is the stage where you should read very less. Till prelims and mains, you will read more. But for interview stage, the less you read, the better you will perform. Because in interview, they might ask difficult questions, or whatever you don't know, they might ask. But if you don't know, it is very best, and it is the most honest answer to tell is, I don't know. And you should tell them, you should show the inclination to learn. So that is what they are looking for. It's not whether you know this or you don't know that. They're just assessing whether you have that capacity to learn and you have that honesty to be true to yourself or not. So these are my perspectives regarding
One question, because this looks like you're talking about the climax of this, right? And our journey is beginning with confusion, and our journey where hesitancy takes over curiosity, right? Like how it was about, because today it sounds like a excellent conclusion or end to it, but in the process, how did you prepare? Because as a teacher, I don't think this will come overnight. Like what you could perform even without much preparation had come with the work you have done in the past. What are those things as students at this stage should focus?
So I'll keep my answers short. See, whatever questions you are asking, these were there until the moment I get the rank. Because we don't know whether what strategy I followed is true or not until I get validation from UPSC. So it's okay to be in a confused state. It's okay to be not knowing about some things. But only thing that matters is your perseverance and your purpose, why I am here. So it's okay if even you are confused, but try to come out of that confused state and try to follow your schedule or talk to people, do these things. Even as a topper, I am telling openly that it's okay till the moment I get the rank. I am having doubts that whether ethics I could have prepared in that way. Maybe that previous year ranker had told this strategy, I could have adopted that. So this confusion is part of the process. The people who come out of this confusion are the people. Not 100% no one will come out of it. Even now, when I'm seeing my friends' answers, even I am getting confused now, like what to write in an answer. Writing more points is fetching marks, or writing only 5 points with examples is fetching marks, even I don't know till now. So whatever is comfortable to you and whatever is basic demand of the question or the preparation, you do that with 100% honesty. This is my understanding. And once again, all the best.
Thank you.